Hi guys, today I'd like to teach you skill number 4 in GoPro, following up your prospects, and also share with you what's worked for me and what hasn't worked for me in my own business. So they say the fortune is in the follow-up, and this couldn't be more true. If you're not following up, you're probably not getting anywhere with your prospects. I never used to follow up and I never used to get anywhere. So the first concept of what Eric talks about in GoPro is do what you say you're going to do. If you say you're going to call someone at a certain time, call them at that time. If you say you're going to send them a link, make sure you send them a link. If you don't do what you say you're going to do, then people won't think that you're that serious about the opportunity. If you do what you say you're going to do, then they'll respect you and the opportunity you're showing them a lot more. Concept number 2, the only reason for an exposure is to set up the next exposure. Once I realised this and learnt this, it made things so much easier because I was taking the pressure off myself, off the prospect. They weren't feeling pressured, and it flowed a lot easier. And by doing this, by just setting up next exposure after next exposure, you're just helping them become educated and helping them make a really excited and informed decision on, whether or not they really want to do the business. And you're just keeping the process alive. Remembering, most people take 4 to 6 exposures to join the business. So, don't feel like if they're taking forever to get going that they're never going to join. Because for every person that joins straight away on the day, there's going to be someone that takes 10 years. And sometimes the people that take 10 years can be the best in the business once they get going, because they've spent that much time deciding whether or not this is what they want to do. And once they make that decision, it's usually a really strong decision to do this. Also, giving your prospects materials to review after an exposure. Make sure you ask them first when are they going to have a chance to review the materials. I never used to ask them that. I used to just give them the materials and here you go, watch this. And when I was calling them back to see if they had reviewed them, I was just pestering them and putting pressure on them. So make sure you ask them, when are you going to be able to review the material? And then you call them up when they've told you, and you ask them. If they haven't, then don't jump on them. You just relate to them and be like, yep, that's cool, I understand life gets busy. When do you think you'll get to watch it this week? And just repeat the process again and again. If they have watched the material, this is awesome because it's obviously in the forefront of their mind and they've got that interest happening. So best thing to do is ask them some cool questions. I learned pretty early on that it was about asking them the right questions rather than going, so what do you think? Because that's letting them think about fear and doubt. That's what people naturally think about first, is what they don't like and or what they're fearing. So it's better to ask them a question like, what did you like best? That way they're thinking about what they actually liked about it, and they're being a lot more positive about the opportunity. Then go from there, like ask them if they give you, so with that question they're going to give you, they either like the product or the financial freedom or that they can work from home, or they like the pay structure or the community. They're going to show you what they like. So therefore you can use that answer to go through the rest of the path with them. Then ask them maybe, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're not interested at all, and 10 being you're ready to go and sign up, where are you? If they give you anything more than a 1, that's awesome, because that means they have a slight bit of interest. If they give you a 10, then that's awesome. Then you're ready to go and sign up and probably do the closing. set apart. If they're giving you a middle number, then that's fine, because you're able to help them. Depending on what their first answer was, you can ask them, how can I help you get to a higher number? What information can I give you? What can I show you? That kind of thing. And then, they just might want to try the product. So help them do that. Get them the product, and then organise with them when you can follow them up. And then do that, follow them up, and ask them how the experience is going on the product. Make sure you're never finishing an exposure without setting up the next exposure. I've done this too many times, and I end up losing them altogether.